Well, KOAM is honoring first responders today with a free lunch, and our own Chris Warner joins us live in Miami with the details. Chris?
That's right, Tanya. We're here in Miami at the Sacred Heart Catholic Church for our First Responders Appreciation Lunch brought to you by Service Solutions. It's an excellent day to get out here and honor our first responders, and we thought, what better way to do that than make them a free lunch? We've got hot dogs, there's beans with beef in them, according to Vance. Vance tells me lots of things. He says there's beef in these beans. There's also chips, and there's also drinks, and of course, most importantly, there's first responders out here getting a free meal. We're joined by one of them right now. This is Daniel Allen from the Miami Fire Department. So, Daniel, thanks for coming out here today. I imagine getting a free meal is a pretty good reason to come on out anyway.
Oh, definitely.
So tell me a little bit, just what is it that you guys do every day? I mean, you put your lives on the line for all the folks around here on a daily basis. What's that like for you?
I mean, it's pretty special. I mean, I grew up here, so it's nice to come back and serve my community and anything that they need. And I mean, it gets wild at times, but it's also pretty fun.
And I imagine there's some pretty interesting stories you go home with, some that can be a little amusing and others that are a little tough to get through. And what's it like trying to deal with some of that up and down, where you go and you have a great day and then you have another day where you deal with something particularly tragic?
You just got to focus on the good calls, and especially, I mean, we got everybody you can talk to. So, I mean, having a good brotherhood with all the guys, it makes it easier to get through all the bad calls.
And what's that brotherhood like, being able to get together? Because I know you guys live at the station with each other for extended periods of time. And what's that like? What's that bond like?
I mean, it's just like a family. I mean, yeah, you're going to get at each other's throats sometimes, but I mean, at the end of the day, we're all there for one purpose. So, I mean, it's serving the community, and, we all love each other, even though we don't act like it sometimes, but, it's a special thing.
I understand that completely. Sometimes you love them, sometimes you don't, but you get along at the end of the day. Why is it so important for the community to understand what it is you all do each day? I mean, unless you're involved in an emergency, you may not always understand what it is the first responders do, and how important is it for folks to understand that?
I think it's important just for safety. I mean, that's why we do pub ed stuff and different things around the community, because we want people to realize, how serious, fire incidents are, and rescue incidents and medical. And if they understand that, then that helps prevent a lot of things from happening.
And of course, you guys are doing a special event this week for safety prevention. What are some of the things you have going on? What should people know?
So we're putting on shows at the Coleman here in Miami, and we're doing it from Monday through Thursday, and it just teaches kids everything they need to know about fire safety.
Gotcha. All right. Well, Daniel, thank you so much for coming out, and hopefully you're getting to enjoy some of the lunch we have cooked up for you. So thanks again for being here with us. And a quick look at our weather. I wanted to show the almanac real quick because it shows where our normals are, and of course we're not near that right now. Skywatch Storm Tracker is clear. We're taking a look at a cold front off to our northwest. It looks decent now, but it's not going to have that much precipitation with it when it gets down here. We'll talk about that later. We got 76 Iola, 77 here in Miami, 79 in Joplin. Of course, drought situation not getting any better, unfortunately, either, but we have rain on the way, which is something we need. Going through today, we're still looking at a high of about 83 degrees. We'll have increasing clouds and mostly cloudy skies. We're going to talk more about your full forecast and those rain chances here in just a few minutes. Tanya?
All right, thanks, Chris. We'll check back in with you a little later in the show.